Before we get to the video, feel free to check out my Patreon linked in my bio where I post exclusive content that you won't see here on YouTube or any of my other social media accounts like stop motions, toy photography, music production, behind the scenes of projects I work on such as videos and dioramas, plus more for $5 a month. Now let's get straight to it. Okay, you guys, so Transformers Animated, it is something that has impacted so many of us since it aired in 2007, almost, 18 years ago now? Freaking insane. Time flies so fast. I remember when I was just a little kid sitting in front of the TV watching the new episodes for Transformers Animated. And now here we are in 2025 waiting for the potential midness that is Transformers Cyberworld. But hey, I don't want to judge too soon. It still could be a good series, but we'll see at 5 minutes. But, looking back at Transformers Animated, specifically the toy line, I'm not talking about the series in this one. I'll be doing a separate video looking back on the series and giving my thoughts on everything. In like a few days or something, we'll see how time goes. I've done a couple videos on the toy line, but I just want to kind of delve into it a little bit more with my thoughts. And looking back on certain things with my childhood, I can't remember my exact first Transformers Animated figure. I know it was in 2008. It was like a few months after the show came out. At that time, anything that was Transformers, it just sold. It flew off the shelves, at least, especially in my area. Like, I didn't even live in a big area. I was like in a suburb near Buffalo, New York. And that's not really like a highly populated area. So if you see that Transformers figures back then were flying off the shelves in a small area like a suburb near Buffalo, that's how big Transformers was back then. Nowadays, I'm sure it's probably not the same. Back then it was just insane, capitalizing off of the hype of the movie. There was word of the second one filming soon and writing stages, and they started filming that a few months after Animated dropped. So it was just a compilation of so many things piling on top of each other from success and hype at that time. And it was just insane to be a Transformers fan. And it was frankly amazing. And we probably will never have a time like that until Hasbro or Paramount or whoever at the top just gets things together with Transformers again. But with anime, I think my first figure was, I think it was the 2-pack, the deluxe class 2-pack with Optimus and Megatron that came with that DVD. So that was like my first thing that I got from the animated merchandise, and I loved it as a little kid. I remember just playing with it, watching the DVD. The DVD was like the first 2 episodes, I think, if I remember correctly, from Animated Season 1. So that was cool to just watch that on repeat. I would have like a little movie marathon with myself with Transformers. Like a year later, it would be the 2007 movie, the animated DVD I had, Energon, and Revenge of the Fallen, because I also had Energon on DVD. Fun fact, I've said this before, but I'll say it in this video for those of you who are new. Energon was the first Transformers series I watched, and I got it on DVD at Walmart. After I saw the 2007 movie, like that same month or maybe a month later, I was at Walmart with my mom, and I just randomly got Transformers Energon on DVD. I think it was like the later half of season 1 or something. I think it was like 6 episodes. But yeah, with animated, the toys, I also had Lockdown, Bumblebee, Jazz. I had some of those flip changers or whatever they were called. No, they were not similar to one-step changers. They did transform in basically like 1 or 2 steps. But they had actual articulation, paint, and detail, and they looked good. They were not a trashy one-step changer. Just letting you guys know that, because gimmick toys nowadays are terrible for these new cartoons. I had some of those. I think I had some other gimmick toys. I can't remember what they were. I also had Deluxe Prowl, not the Samurai one, the first wave version I had. I had Voyager Class, Grimlock, and Bulkhead. What else did I have from Animated? Have you ever wanted wireless earbuds that you can listen to music loud while still hearing what's going on around you? Look no further than the Light Me Cozy Fit Open Earbuds. These earbuds feature an open-ear design, allowing for a completely unobstructed sound experience, ensuring comfort without blocking the ear canal. You can enjoy music while staying aware of your surroundings, making it ideal for outdoor activities and sports. The world's lightest open-ear headphones. Weighing just 6.7 grams, these are the lightest open-ear headphones in the world, providing an exceptionally lightweight wearing experience. Clear and pleasant sound quality. Offers pure and natural sound, delivering an enjoyable auditory experience. It is water and dust resistant. With an IPX5 rating, these headphones are resistant to water and dust, suitable for various environments. Features a long battery life and portable charging case. Provides up to 8 hours of use on a single charge with a compact and portable charging case extending total battery life to 30 hours. Memory steel wire design. Featuring an ultra-fine 0.6mm memory steel wire structure, these earphones are able to adapt to various ear shapes perfectly, ensuring exceptional comfort. If you guys are interested, I have the official website link down below with a 10% discount code with chrisjaammm. That is the code for the 10% discount. There's an Amazon exclusive discount link and an official website link down in the description and in the comments of this video. I do earn a commission on the sales for these, but yeah, let's get right down to the rest of this video. I remember having like this catalog magazine thing, and I would just be obsessed looking at the animated figures for hours on end for like a week straight. When I got that catalog magazine that showed off animated figures, I was like, man, I really want that animated Starscream. I really want Retgar and blah, 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 whatever other characters, Megatron, Voyager, Optimus, Rodimus, and stuff. Trying to remember what other characters I had. I think I had the repaint of somebody, but I'm trying to blank on who that repaint was. I wanted that Leader Class Ultra Magnus in Bulkhead so bad. I remember seeing it at Walmart from time to time, and I just never got it. But I did have quite a few animated figures. Like, it was a fun time, and I also had some of the 2007 movie figures. And then Revenge of the Fallen came out around the same time, so it was just a lot of mixing and matching. You know how it is as a little kid. Your mind goes wild with ideas and stuff for your figures. So, and Universe 2.0 came out at that time, so I was getting a bunch of those figures. It was just such a plentiful mix of different lines we were getting back then that could just coexist with each other, and they were on the same level of quality. You know, it wasn't like, okay, the cartoon stuff is more so for little kids. It's not that good compared to like the mainline Generations at the time, which was called Universe 2.0 before it was called Generations like a year or two after. It wasn't a different quality from the movies where you get more detail or whatever. Everything was basically on the same level. It was really good quality from the plastic, paint, sculpt, and just super durable and still good figures till this day. I mean, sure, the movie figures aren't as accurate as like the Masterpiece and third-party stuff we get now. And in some instances, but in not every instance, the Studio Series stuff. But those are still amazing figures regardless. If you ever get any of the old movie figures in hand, it's way better to mess around with than most of the Studio Series releases we get nowadays. But with animated, the figure line, it was so eclectic. The different characters, the accuracy to the animation. We never really saw anything like it at that point. You know, just looking back on things around that time, Armada, Energon, Cybertron, they were kind of modeled after the toys with the cartoon, but there was still a lot of differences in terms of proportions and stuff that you didn't really see as an issue with animated. You had some sizing issues in terms of scale, but in terms of overall design and look of the robot's body, it was basically on point outside of a couple inaccuracies because, I mean, back then, $10, $20, $40 figures, they're not going to be perfectly accurate, especially for technology back then. But even nowadays, you get some figures that are less accurate than the older ones. So just looking back on everything like that with the toy line, the quality of the figures, how accurate they were, especially since I have a lot of the animated figures nowadays, now that I'm older and I was able to get them now. That Shockwave is amazing, Blitzwing, even the Waspinator, even though he's a bit too small, he should have been a Voyager, great figure. That Rodimus, I still think is better than the Studio Series 86 Hot Rod figure. Voyager Optimus, Leader Megatron, Ultra Magnus, great figures. The features on that Leader Class Bulkhead are so amazing. Just all around a great toy line, and I hope we can eventually one day get the same quality for cartoon toy lines like we once did with Transformers Animated back in the day. But who knows at this point? It seems like Hasbro just wants to make cheap product for the new cartoons and not really put anything into it, which is kind of sad. But yeah, guys, let me know down in the comments below. How do y'all feel about the Transformers Animated line 18 years later? All my social medias are linked down below, including my email, if y'all want to hit me up about business inquiries or want to message me about whatever. And yeah, guys, thank you for watching this video. Catch y'all in the next one. Bye!